Nick speaking, and welcome to this video. Right, another update for the Living Tomb formation, and I've basically finished. I've finished painting. All I've got to do is varnish them or seal them, and then glue in the green rods, and then I'm ready to take some nice pictures and do a showcase vid. But before that, I'm just going to show you the last little bits of work that I've done. So first of all, on the obelisk base, I've now painted it up, done the little scarabs there, just dry brushed them up, painted all the eyes, then I went over the sand, just painted that black, did a little dry brush of Codex Grey, and then I just painted up the rocks. Very easy, just black, Dark Angel's green, Snot green, Scorpion green. Yes, that's the old paint names. I can never remember the new paint names. And just glued them on. So that's how they're looking. I think it's very fitting for the model. Well, certainly when it's the Tesseract Vault version. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. So that is the base finished. Also did the base for the Transcendent Catan, because obviously I've got mine magnetised. So again, very simple, just stuck those rocks and got a little crystal on there, but does the job quite nicely. So the next thing and the last thing to do was to paint the actual Catan itself. And in the previous video you saw where I decided I wanted to paint the body of the thing like a silver colour. And I did finally decide that I wanted to paint all of the energy stuff that's coming out of his body in a green colour. Now, I didn't want to have the same green colour as the actual vault itself, which is this quite bright sort of green. So I wanted to stay away from that really, because on the artwork of the GW one, they painted the Catan exactly the same colour as those energy bits on the outside of the obelisk. And I don't know, the Catan looks too much like it's part of that model, where in actual fact it is a separate entity. He's just travelling in that vault. So I wanted him to have a slightly different green to him. So I'm gonna get him out. Right, without further ado, here he is. And I'll tell you what, I will zoom out, otherwise it's going to be cut off. Right, here we go. It's going to be cut off anyway. Excuse me. Right, okay, let's just readjust the camera. And zoom in. Right, there he is. I'm really happy with him, I have to say. And I also have to say that I did dry brush him, rather than doing any wet blending or anything. So it took me 2 hours to paint the green, and I had 6 layers of green in total. So I started off with the Caliban green, just dry brushed that into the metal, and then I used Warpstone Glow, just dry brushed that up until the Caliban green. I then did a Scorpion green. I then did a Scorpion green mixed with Nurgling green. Then did pure Nurgling green, and then finally I did a mix of Nurgling green and white, just on the extreme sort of edges. And that's how he's looking. As I said, I'm really happy with him, and for 2 hours of painting I think he looks very suitable. And not only that, he's got a totally different green to what is on here. So all in all, I think really good job done. I painted the eyes, did a little bit of a glowing effect on the eyes, and did just to finish him off, I did a silver symbol on his chest plate there, just to add a little bit more depth to him. But let me just spin him around so you can see him a bit closer. I'm really pleased with the fact that I decided to go for the metal body. I think it works really well. And I think it was worth taking all that time thinking about how I was going to paint this. I think if I'd gone straight in, I probably just painted the whole thing green, and I just don't think it would look as good. And I really like the feel of this model that I've got. So like I said, on the whole, very happy, especially for 2 hours of painting. That's pretty decent. Okay, so that, as I said, is everything painted. So what I've got to do now is varnish them up, stick those green rods on, take some pictures, and I'll be back with a showcase final video. Thanks for watching.